What is up, guys? Welcome back to Take It to the House. I'm joined by Elijah and Zachary Tate Robinson, that is.
Let me pull
Um,
up Caleb real quick.
oh man. Um, so yeah, we do have some news to talk about today. There's not a lot, but you know how we do. We can pull stuff out of our asses pretty easily. So, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing
Fucking
all
great.
right. I'm itching for football, bro. 18 or 17 days till I get to until
Eight
we
more
get to watch the
Sundays.
Hall of Fame game.
Oh, another update from Rap 2. No deal for the Giants and Saquon with talks going down to the wire and best efforts made to strike a compromise. He will play on the tag, but the question is when. So him and Josh Jacobs neither could agree to a deal.
Here's the thing. Running backs have no value. Bijan Robinson is the highest paid running back this season. That's how
He's
bad.
also like one of the highest drafted in fantasy drafts right now.
Bro, he's going like top 5. What is it going on there?
How is Austin Eckler still going that high too? Because I don't even think he's gonna play.
Bro, even if he does play, he disappoints year after year after year in PPR format.
And
Every
he's
single time.
But he's a
yeah,
fantasy god.
yeah, true. But the key is with drafting any running back is you have to ask yourself one question. Do they catch passes too? Because that's where you win leagues, is if you can get like, I don't know, like even like a Tony Pollard or something like that, he'll do better for you than like a Derrick Henry because Tony Pollard will catch passes out of the backfield. And Derrick Henry has none of that value.
So I actually have an idea that we could do to kind of add to our what we have, since there's not too much. We could go across or go to everyone, position like quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and say who we think is going to be the best in fantasy this year.
Okay.
I
So
think
We
it's a
should
no-brainer for your quarterback
I disagree.
what do you mean it's a no-brainer?
between
I
two,
think I think
three.
there are like five
There's like
quarterbacks who could be the
5.
best in
Yeah.
Nah, three.
fantasy. Okay,
Okay,
then Zach. So
go
we'll
on.
go. Should we all go quarterback, running back, wide
Yeah, yeah,
receiver?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Zach.
Mahomes, Burrow, Jalen Hurts.
Wait, what? When did we name 3?
I was naming three because you were getting on my ass about it.
I don't think that. Well, okay. I think there's one that Elijah's gonna say that I'm also thinking of. So Elijah, go.
Um, Wait, who do you think I'm gonna say? I'm actually
I
intrigued.
think one of your guys that you're thinking about is Justin Fields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 100%.
I think DJ Moore is gonna be huge for him.
I think
So
I would probably say Fields, maybe Lamar.
if he
Um,
stays healthy,
if he stays healthy. I'm not a fan of Lamar. I would never draft him, but I think for me, if I'm gonna name one, which is how the rules were supposed to go, I'm gonna say Justin Fields.
I think that that's a fair shout. I think okay. I when you're talking about like when Zach was like, well, there's an obvious number one. I think if you say there's an obvious number one best quarterback in football, then I think that's fair.
Yeah,
But I
and
think
really, they're not even. I think Hurts. You could Hurts and Mahomes. I think if you just put them out of the same, not in terms of career,
oh,
but
I would say Burrow and Mahomes. But
well, I don't know. I think Hurts is up there with them.
I was gonna say I think Hurts is probably my if I'm looking at a draft board, I think Hurts is my QB1. Just because he's got really good weapons. We've seen that he can throw the ball really well, but he runs like crazy and he rarely gets injured.
He was
So
he was my QB1 last year, even though I didn't get to draft him.
yeah, I
Barely.
mean, yeah, I remember you picked him up when we were in Bill's class. You were talking about how you were going to get him.
Yeah,
So yeah, but I think there are like five guys. I think Zach mentioned. I mean, like you can't go wrong if you draft Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. Like you can't go wrong. Hurts. I think Herbert could be up there too, like
I
fantasy wise.
Kirk Cousins is a sleeper
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
with Jordan Addison.
true.
That could be a
You like that?
you like that.
Speaking of, real quick before we keep going, have either of you guys watched Quarterback yet?
I watched the first episode.
It's so good, bro. It's so good.
I've
Kirk
just
carries that show,
yeah,
by the
I've
way.
just seen the Kirk stuff, bro. He's yeah.
He's so likable, though, too. Like, he really is. And it's made me gain. because I watched the whole thing in like a day and a half, but he's made me like I've gained a lot more respect for him too. And he's got like a nice family and they're all like he's a good dude.
You're gonna cop a Kirk Cousins jersey now. Watch.
Nah. I've been tempted to get a Jettas jersey, but I think he might leave after Kirk, so
I think Jettas is too similar to Stephon Diggs in terms of their attitude. I think
I think the Jettas is more talented, so
well, no, I think he's more talented, but I think like they really just want like everything to themselves, like they don't want to share.
I don't think it's about that. I just think that he wants to play with an elite tier quarterback, not a mid tier quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, but then you look at Diggs, his career in Buffalo hasn't gone the way everyone thought it would.
Well, maybe don't go play for Buffalo.
Yeah.
Anyways. I think if I'm Jettas, like you want to go to like, I don't know, like, dude, can you imagine Justin Jefferson and Patrick Mahomes on the same team? That's just unfair.
There's no way they'd be able to pay that though. He's going to be the highest paid player in NFL.
Or if you have Caleb. Well, if he goes to the 49ers.
We'll give him Deebo Samuel.
That's actually
okay.
kind of fair.
Running back. Running back one is really hard.
Yeah, running back is tough.
Okay. Should I start then since I went last? We can go. RB1 for me. This is kind of wild, but I think that Saquon's RB1 for me. Because
even with the contract stuff.
Because it sounds like when I read the rap tweet, it sounds more like that one has more optimism than the Jacobs one. So, because I think Saquon likes New York, and I actually think he likes Danny Dimes too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Vrabel's a really good coach. So, or not Vrabel,
Dabble.
Yeah, Vrabel, yeah.
Whatever.
But I will take Saquon because he's a stud, and he can also catch passes out of the backfield. And I think he's on an offense now that's a little more well balanced, where they don't have to rely on him because they have. Did they get Hyatt from? Which Tennessee wide receiver did they get? Was that Hyatt that they got?
Yeah.
So they have
but
Hyatt.
Hyatt's not been doing good in camp.
Oh, well, still, they have Hyatt. They have Waller. They still have Sterling Shepard, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they still have that Ballinger guy or whatever.
Right.
Too.
So they got options, and didn't they have that Kentucky wide receiver too? What's his name? Wandale. He's good.
Oh,
Wandale Robinson.
So I think running back for me, if I'm picking earlier in the draft, I think I'm going wide receiver or Travis Kelce anyways, but RB1 would be Saquon for me.
Okay.
Do
you want to go or do you want me to go?
I don't care.
You go, because you already said.
Alvin Kamara. No, Derrick Henry is my number one. Just because he's been a monster every game.
And he's staying healthy though.
Yeah. He was healthy last year.
The thing is there's
a
pretty damn good running back that's behind Derrick Henry that if Henry gets injured or Tajay lights it up, then they could trade Derrick.
Mm-hmm.
Who in the world is behind Derrick Henry?
Tajay Spears. Look him up.
Okay.
He's a stud.
Tulane,
bro. Represent.
I do have another one. I think that's kind of underrated.
Hang on, let Elijah go first.
I'm gonna let Elijah go, but
yeah.
You're like my mom, giving like 5 answers to.
He's gonna get. We already know he's both. We both know he's gonna say Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Who? Elijah?
Yeah. Chubba.
Nicholas Chubb.
I'll tell you after this.
Yeah. Nicholas Chubba.
Hey.
Yeah. Nick Chubb. and this is completely unbiased, but he's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you.
He's going to be an integral part of our pass game.
I think
completely changing our offense. So.
I think if Kamara wasn't about to be possibly facing a suspension, I would say Kamara too. So
yeah, exactly. So
sleeper though, what were you gonna say, Zach?
Devontae.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I also think if I'm gonna give, we can all just say our teams now at this point, but I think draft Jamal Williams too.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be the starting running back week 1 probably, and he led the league in rushing touchdowns last season. So I love Jamal.
I wonder if they're still going to use him as a goal line back.
I wonder too because we also have Kendre Miller and
Yeah.
he's a big dude too. But
Yeah.
I'm not worried because Jamal can also catch passes and I think he'll be fine.
I
My
do.
sl-
I
Oh.
think they might work like a 2 running back system. I think when Kamara's out, it'll be Kendre and Jamal, and I think when Kamara comes back, I think it'll be primarily Kamara and then Jamal, and then Kendre will get work in there too.
Yeah. I would say my sleeper running back is J.K. Dobbins. I think he's going to bounce back
Yeah.
and be a big part of that offense.
Also, I don't know if this counts, but I've been getting him late in mock drafts. Mixon and Najee Harris have both been falling like crazy, and I'm
Mixon
like,
won't be on the Bengals. They're going to cut him.
they restructured his contract already so they can keep him.
I think they're still probably going to cut him.
I disagree, but
They need to pay Burrow though.
But think
could see
about,
it.
but also think about like, okay, let's say he doesn't get cut. He is an argument to be RB1 because he's gonna have so much work that he gets, and he's a goal line back, and they don't have Samaje Perine anymore.
Yeah, I was about
And
to
then
say.
Najee, like, how is Najee fall? Like, I was getting Najee in like the 6th round.
I
Like,
think it's
how is he falling?
because I think it's because they have a lot of young guys in their line, and
Yeah,
also
but
their
And
offense
also,
is
they have
really
Jalen
young.
Warren. who
But
can
my
blitz.
biggest, like whenever I draft running backs is, are they gonna get touches? And if they get touches, then I'd rather have, like, that's why I always stay away from San Francisco running backs and Miami running backs. Never draft them because they, like, 1 week they could go off and then next week they completely are shifted to like RB3.
Same with Jacksonville.
Okay, I did not know that he restructured his contract.
Yeah,
Um,
he's gonna stay.
I thought they were gonna cut him. I saw that like 3 or 4 days ago, so
Yeah.
I didn't know they restructured.
Yeah.
his contract.
I agree with you before that though. I thought they
Yeah.
were going to, and then they restructured it, so he's clearly gonna stay this year.
Yeah,
I think
I do think that if you can get him that late, it's a steal. 100%.
Yeah. All right, wide receiver 1, Zach.
I do want to say this real quick. I think Jameer Gibbs is another sleeper. Just
Yeah.
another one because he's just going to
And
be
I think
RB1.
going the other way, I think DeAndre Swift going to Philly is also a sleeper.
Yeah, they
Is
don't have
Gibbs
Miles
gonna be
Sanders
RB
anymore.
one?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
don't have DeAndre and not Jamal Charles.
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams.
They have David Montgomery though.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually.
I think Gibbs could be a sleeper, but I also think that I would rather take Swift over Gibbs though, because I think Swift's gonna do well.
Yeah.
Who's their other back they have on Philly now?
Rashad Penny.
That's right.
The Rashad Penny.
I think Rashad will be like their goal line back.
they still have Kenneth Gainwell too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think he's been like
He's more
mixed
of
in
a
with, like,
he's more special
teamer.
teams, yeah.
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 He's a return guy.
Like return. All right, wide receiver 1, Zach.
Jamar Chase. That's my receiver 1.
I think for me, I believe there are only 2 answers to this.
Jettas and Jamar Chase.
Now, I don't think that anybody below them can't produce a lot because I think there are a lot of guys who can do really well. But like those 2 are just A tier, S tier.
So I'm gonna say
Amari Cooper, we know.
no. I mean, he's probably gonna be top 10, but he's not gonna be the best. I'd probably say either Tyreek or T. Higgins. I like T. Higgins more than Jamar Chase. So
I also want to shout out, just because we're all going to show our little bits of bias, I think Chris Olave this year is going to be even better than last year. So draft Chris Olave, folks.
and
I think
Jason.
I think Garrett Wilson will be a sleeper for sure.
I think Garrett Wilson, like my guys that I've been, if I take RB1 in a draft or I take Kelsey, I generally go to wide receiver after, and where you're looking at is like Olave, Wilson, and Waddle. And I think Jalen Waddle could do really well too.
Guys, I should just draft an entire Ohio State team. Stroud as my QB, Dobbins as my running back, Olave.
Why would you draft
Wilson, and
Fields?
Jason.
I would draft Fields.
You get both. Both.
Yeah, but Fields is going to do better than Stroud. You know what we should do? We should make a take it to the house.
We should
like fantasy league, and then we
3
all have
people?
to. But we can find like maybe Caleb and a couple other people. But we should also we could make it a thing where like all of us only have to have our own quarterback. So like I would have to take Derek Carr, Zach would have to take Russ, and you would have to take Deshaun.
Or we should just have our only be able to draft our team.
That would be wild.
Yo, we should do that.
Or like
We
you
should
have to
just be
have
able to
like,
draft our whole
or
team.
you have to have like 2 or 3 of your starters have to be from your team.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
I don't know. I wouldn't be mad at Amari Cooper and Elijah Moore as my wide receiver.
Well, I was gonna say Chris Olave and like Michael Thomas, Kamara, Jamal.
Like that's pretty solid.
I do think Derek Carr could do like well fantasy wise this year.
He's got more
'Cause
weapons for sure.
And I do think his interceptions will go down. Now, I don't know how it's going to go for sure, but I just feel like he'll do better. You can't do that much worse than he did last season. So,
Breaking news: Saquon Barkley is holding out and not reporting to training camp.
really,
Yep.
which is funny because then Rap just said that he will play under the tag. Ooh, and then Saquon tweeted, "It is what it is."
Yeah, Jordan Schultz just came out with the news that I told you. He's not going to report to training camp.
Well, you
Such
better,
an L.
better reset your answer on RB1, Thatcher.
Yeah.
Also,
If it-
Tony Pollard did not reach a long-term extension.
They'll extend him.
If it's not, I don't know. I think Chubba is a pretty good answer. But
ESPN had him as the number one.
the only
ranked
problem
wide
with Derek
receiver.
is like I just feel like Henry, he just doesn't catch passes, and I just think you have to be able to be catching passes out of the backfield. Like if I'm
Depends who-
drafting you,
Depends who
if I'm
throws him.
drafting you as my RB1, you have to be able to catch passes.
I don't think any one of their quarterbacks likes to check down pass.
Well, definitely not to Derrick Henry either.
Yeah.
Have you seen this man trying to catch a
Yeah.
pass? Is bad.
He's too big.
But
he's definitely more of a goal line back too. That's the other thing you gotta think about.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I mean, he'll.
That's if they get to the
touchdowns.
goal line.
True. Freaking, it's
Bro,
gonna be like
I hate when your arms do that, dude.
Oh.
So
It's a good stretch.
oh my gosh. I can't even do that.
I can
Like,
do it with
how?
one shoulder. It's
Hey.
weird.
No.
transition. One way that the Titans could possibly get down the field though
Wait,
is with
wait.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh my lord.
That's a good transition.
No,
you
we
rather
still
than
need
be
to name
like-
tight end one.
What?
We never named tight end one.
It's-
Everyone knows tight end.
Everyone
one.
knows tight end when. Move on.
That's Kelsey.
DeAndre Hopkins at tight end. DeAndre Hopkins to the
DeAndre
Titans.
Hopkins at tight end.
Yeah, Titan tight end. DeAndre Hopkins to the Titans. What do we think?
I think
Stupid.
good for him because
Yeah. Yeah.
Nashville is a great place to live and he's getting his bag.
Oh man, it's so like I don't know. I just think it's such a stupid choice.
They don't have a fucking quarterback named for a starter.
Listen, he's not trying to win. That decision
That's obvious here.
was obvious. So he's just trying to get money and he's trying to live in a nice place.
Will I draft him in fantasy if he falls really far? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But he's not going to be a priority.
But you know who's going to be really a sleeper now? Treylon Burks. Because
don't
now he
think-
can go back to be wide receiver too. And he
I
can
don't
be-
think anyone on that Titans offense is a sleeper or anything.
Yikes.
Seriously, I don't think so.
Who's their tight
don't know,
end
I
again?
Okonkwo or something like that.
Nailed it.
Yeah. He's actually pretty good,
Yeah.
but still they don't have a quarterback.
No, he's tight end 1. Remember.
Yeah, he's tight end one.
I was gonna say
Screwed
George
Kelsey.
Kittle for my tight end one.
Gosh, bro.
Homie can't stay healthy. That's my problem. Travis Kelsey could get like just like pancaked 5 times in a game and he'd still be healthy the next week.
That's true.
Now I will say Dallas Goedert could be a shout.
Yeah. I think Mark Andrews is always up there too.
I think
If
Greg Dulcich
Lamar
might be
stays
a little
healthy.
bit of a sleeper.
Who?
Who?
Greg Dulcich.
Bro.
I think he'll get
Did you
touchdown.
see what he did? His
In
like
training
first 3
camp.
weeks? No, his first 3 weeks.
I think that I wouldn't describe him as a sleeper, but I think if I ended up with him in a draft, I wouldn't be upset.
I think he's
If I,
underrated.
yeah, if
That's
I
what
ended
think.
up with him as like my 5th option at tight end, which is not even possible, I would be happy.
I
What
think
was
that
it?
he's going to get touchdowns because Sean Payton likes to throw it to tight ends. So
That's why.
The only issue is if Russell Wilson can actually get it to the tight end.
Shut up! I know.
Let him cook.
Please.
Let him cook.
What was it?
All right, guys, wait. Our best defense and best kicker.
Fucking Justin Tucker.
No,
49ers defense probably, or the
49.
Steelers defense. But I think the 49ers defense has been able to score more points with their defense.
and they got better.
Yeah,
which
so
is
I'll take the
scary.
49ers defense and then maybe my thinking with kickers is I'm drafting kickers on good teams because good teams will score a lot.
Yeah,
Rather the Jets is one of those.
Yeah, but I don't think they
the
have
Jets are
kickers.
gonna be too like mid this year. Like,
I would say
I agree.
whoever the Chiefs kicker is, Butker.
yeah, Harrison Butker.
I'd take Harrison Butker, or I would take McPherson from Cincinnati.
Oh,
Because there are teams that are just going to score more points too. Like everybody's like, well, Young Wei Koo is so good. I'm like, yeah, but they don't fucking score. That offense is horrible.
McPherson was pretty bad last year.
Yeah, he struggled,
He was struggled really.
which is sad because he was really good year one, but maybe he'll just bounce back.
I'd probably say Jason Sanders.
Who's
from
that?
Miami
Oh.
kicker.
I really
Yeah.
like Big Nuts Lutz from New Orleans too. So I end up if like the top kickers have gone, I always just go with my team's kicker.
That's what I did last year. I just went with Cade York.
Yeah.
so sad we don't have Brandon anymore.
Who do
Who's
you
your-
guys have?
I have no idea.
Oh, gosh.
anymore.
Actually, guys, I will change my answer to the Dallas Cowboys kicker. Whatever his name
He's
is.
not even on the team. Oh wait, we have Brett Maher.
Oh no.
I
No
think.
shot you signed him after that horrendous
think.
performance. Because didn't he miss? Because he missed 5 in one game,
Never mind. He's a free agent.
and
We're good.
then the next game when they played in who'd they play after Tampa? Niners. They played
Yeah,
the
San
Niners.
Fran.
He missed the first one after that too, and I was like,
Who is the Cowboys kicker?
Brett. Well, it was Brett Maher is the one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, who is it now?
Oh, we have Elliott Fry now.
I have
Who?
no idea who that is.
Who?
McManus is on Jacksonville now.
I wish I could draft punters, bro. That'd be so fun.
I'd draft Matt Ariaza.
I would draft
Why,
Blake
so you can
Gillikin
rape a
from New
woman?
Orleans.
Hmm?
Hey, he was proven innocent.
Yeah, he was proven innocent.
Just like Benjamin Mendy, bro.
Bro, oh my. I feel
That makes me
bad
so
for him.
sad.
2 years of his career just gone. And he
Well,
was
yeah,
Same with Deshaun, dude.
not same with Deshaun.
2 years of his career gone too.
Yeah, but
was
that's
it
his fault.
exactly 2 years or was it
Yeah, like 300
Or
something, 300
some-
something
yeah,
days.
something like that. Well, that's not even a year.
I don't feel bad for Deshaun Watson.
Still 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's true. Ben Mendy and then Dele Alli, that's pretty sad, whatever.
Yeah,
with
but
all that stuff.
yeah.
Okay, can we go back to D Hop?
Wait, was there
What more
else
is there to
to-
say?
What more
Contract
is there?
details, you fucks.
Bro, it's 2
don't
years,
care.
26 million.
Thank
There you
you.
guys go.
There you go.
And
Sweet.
it can go up to 34 with add-ons. So
Perfect. All right, moving on.
where do we think Dalvin Cook is gonna sign?
I was about to say that. That's still kind
I
of crazy.
still
that
feel
Dalvin
like
Cook-
Miami.
Yeah. He turned down their first contract offer because he said it was too low.
But this man is you're a bum if you're out here like rejecting offers from teams. You've only gotten one offer. Like, dude,
Miami has too many freaking running backs.
he
I
should go to
just-
Dallas.
I just thought of a running back sleeper, Madison for the Vikings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's-
I've been taking him in a lot of drafts.
Yeah.
And they have a week 13 bye, which is perfect because you can get a lot of production out of him and then sit him right before you have to start playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I think he could go to Dallas and that'd be sick. Him and Tony Pollard, that'd be fire.
Who do we
Especially
think
because
is,
they couldn't agree with Tony Pollard on a long-term deal. So maybe that's when you tell Tony, like, all right, we're gonna bring somebody else in too.
well, who do we think is more valuable between Cook and Zeke?
Cook.
Or like who do you think
Oh,
is like
Cook and Zeke. I thought you said Kirk.
no?
I would take Cook over Zeke.
I think Zeke's more of a goal line back at this point,
Ooh,
in my opinion.
Do you? I mean, okay, I know that this is something like pretty like okay, like whatever, but the game that they were playing against the Colts when they made the largest comeback ever, Dalvin scored like a 60-yard touchdown off of a catch, and he like I don't know, like stuff like that makes me think like he could still be not in his prime, but like still up there. Zeke is done.
I
Like
don't.
Zeke is a goal line back now. Zeke is no longer I can carry your whole team.
I think Dalvin and his injuries are worrisome. And
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's why
Zeke
I
goes
feel
I
like
think
you
that's the
could
same as
go-
Zeke too, though.
But
well,
Zeke doesn't get injured. He just lost his explosiveness.
But I think with Dalvin, that's why I think he has to go somewhere where they already have a proven running back that could be a RB2 or like a back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know if they if the Cowboys get one of them or not one of them, they won't. They're not going to get Zeke back. But if they get Cook,
There have been talks, by the way, of Zeke.
there have been talks, but Pollard would get out there first chance. He's worked. He's sat behind Zeke long enough.
Yeah.
You know,
He could always go to like no, they already have two.
I think that
Kansas City.
I don't know. I think Pacheco is.
Yeah, but Pacheco's not like I don't want Pacheco as my goal line back.
Who?
And they're not gonna keep
Yeah.
CEH. Or if they didn't they already waive him?
Not yet.
I think he's still on the team.
So like
I think the Cardinals would be a good fit for Cook. Because Connor is more of a power back.
yeah, but I think the problem is that I feel like Connor and Cook are too similar though. I feel like they're pretty similar backs. I feel like Cook needs to be the boom to somebody else's zoom.
But Cook is the Zoom.
Yeah, but
Here's
he's
Zoom.
also pretty big.
So
Like
is
he's
Connor.
yeah, but that's my point.
But I think you can have two big running backs and have.
But if I said, "Hey Elijah, you can go to Miami or you can go to Arizona. Which team are you going to go play for?"
Well, of course, I'm going to go to Miami.
Right.
Yeah. Because I don't want to pay for my own meals.
And you don't want to play the midget quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Kareem Hunt is still on the market too. Yeah, and Leonard Fournette is still on the market. There's a lot of running backs.
Yeah. Which I think it shows the value that running back has or lack thereof.
I
Mhm.
think it's going to happen what happened with Todd Gurley is that he doesn't get signed by anyone.
What?
Remember how Todd Gurley got released by the Rams and then he signed a 1-year deal with the Falcons and then they released him and then he hasn't played a game since. I think that will happen
With who?
with anybody, with
With all of
Fournette.
them?
Not all of them.
I think with Fournette
And Zeke
and Zeke.
And maybe
I think
maybe even
Fournette still
Kareem.
got stuff in the tank though.
I think so too. He got a Super Bowl out of it.
Kareem's lost this step.
Yeah. He was always my go-to, like one of my go-to running backs to draft in fantasy though.
Yeah.
Because of his patch casting. Yeah. Like pass catching ability.
English, please.
I was getting there. I don't know. I think just to end the D Hop stuff for good though, I think it just shows where his priorities are at now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Agree.
2-year deal. Maybe after he gets his bag, he'll sign for a team for a minimum or whatever and try and win one. But
Like Sammy Watkins or something.
exactly, exactly.
Watch D Hop be the next Sammy Watkins, where he just goes from team to team to team.
Hey,
Well, so me and my friends actually were arguing about whether D Hop is a Hall of Famer or not. I think this proves that he's not a Hall of Famer. This move right here,
Yeah.
Well, not only the move, but the lack of interest.
Mhm.
Like, I think if you're a Hall of Famer and you're on the
That's
market,
anyone.
people are getting
Yeah.
you immediately.
Mm-hmm. They're willing to
Like,
put out any sort of money.
I just want to say that I think all three of us said that he was going to go to the Titans. So, dubs.
Caleb called it too.
Yeah. So, we've been on this.
You know who I miss watching play football?
Who?
J.A.
Yeah.
Man was a machine.
He was
I
a
drafted him.
machine.
I drafted him in fantasy before he broke out, and then he had his breakout season, and I was like, let's go.
Did we talk about the ESPN layoffs and how college ESPN suck and like college game day will suck now?
Oh no, but we can.
Yeah.
No.
What do you-
Why?
Why?
I don't. It's
What else do you want to talk
stupid.
about? More relevant D Hop stuff?
Hold on. We need to go
No.
into the year-by-year basis of his contract.
Oh, that's right.
Shut the fuck up.
How is it structured?
What size uniform does he wear?
Extra small.
Whoa.
Zach, what else did you want to talk about?
We can talk about Messi. And
I
we
know,
can...
but we can. But,
but
if Elijah
that's a
had a
completely
topic he wants to
different
talk about, let
sport.
him talk about it.
Fine.
We even went back to Deandre Hopkins just for you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. All right, Elijah.
So, I think ESPN.
You want to just explain the situation first too before you go
'cause
into
I
it?
haven't
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
anything about it.
What?
I've been MIA, dude.
Yo. Okay.
You've been MLB.
That too. And working.
Anyways, ESPN laid off about 20 people, ranging from high-profile names like David Pollock and Max Kellerman to people that we have no clue who they are. And that's essentially to pay for Pat McAfee's contract and potentially Shannon Sharp. So, I think ESPN are completely ruining themselves with this move. They're never going to be, ESPN's ESPN, right? But College Game Day, like David Pollock is probably my favorite guy on that panel. So to have him replaced with an annoying person like Pat McAfee,
He's not
Just-
annoying.
bro, Pat McAfee tries too hard to be funny. He thinks
is funny,
he thinks
though.
it's his show 24/7.
He does have the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah, I know. So why is he turning College Game Day into the Pat McAfee show? I don't want to wake up in the morning and see Pat McAfee wearing a too tight of a shirt underneath a blazer and trying to be a funny guy. So
I do admit when he said that son of a bitch on College Game Day was pretty funny. When they had that country singer on. I can't remember who it was.
I don't remember.
I have to admit, I don't watch College Game Day that much anyways.
I don't
So,
either,
but it's also because unless it's Utah, I don't
When was the
care.
last time Utah even had a College Game Day?
last year.
20. No,
No, we didn't get it.
we were gonna
Just-
get it.
we were
Remember?
gonna
But,
get it.
Ah,
but
that's
we lost.
right.
but then we lost before. Who do we play before USC?
The-
Was it
UCLA.
Oregon State? No, Arizona. No, but we
No.
beat Arizona.
No.
It was
Oh,
Lost to-
UCLA.
Yeah, we lost to UCLA.
yeah, UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
2014, I believe. It was when we played Michigan. I was there.
No, we had it after that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Nope.
I literally have a shirt of it too. Okay, hold on. It was when they played Washington. I have a picture.
Why
of it
would that
somewhere.
be on game day?
Because
Are you
Washington
sure it's
was
not when we played Oregon? Feel like it's when we played Oregon.
Because I don't think Washington.
we did I think we had it when we played Oregon too.
I don't think it was.
Keep going. I'm gonna find this.
I think it's Oregon. I think because we had the. Let's just look up Utah College Game Day.
They definitely had it when they played Washington one year. I do remember that.
Okay,
Probably in
so
like the 1980s. when they were-
2016 was when they did it.
against who?
Washington.
Okay,
So that
But
might have been in
was-
one before.
okay. 2004. Goodness, I'm talking about
Golly.
that.
That's
the
when Zach
first-
was like 10.
Washington had been featured when the Husky. Wait, why? This is not what I asked for. I just want to see their whole history of.
College Game Days.
So 2016 is when they had Washington, but 2015 is when they went for Michigan.
2015, they had Cal at Utah College Game Day.
Then what about 2014 was Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That was
that was fire.
what the hell was his name? Jim Harbaugh's first year as Michigan's head coach.
Yeah, and we kicked their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too busy eating his boogers, bro.
Okay, moving on. All-Star game was actually kind of interesting.
I didn't
Uh,
actually watch it.
I don't.
The ending.
didn't
Okay,
watch
I
it.
saw I was at work when it was going on, but I saw certain things. It was a really close game. It was 3-2 was the final score. National League took the dub. I know this is kind of irrelevant, but Elias Diaz won MVP, which I think is kind of stupid, but
I also think it's kind of cool though, but I think the reason I was pissed about it is because I knew that he would be the 99 for the
yeah, dude.
MLB. I was like, damn it.
But yeah, and then Vlad Guerrero Jr. won the home run derby for Thatcher. But Julio Rodriguez did set a record.
Yeah, bro. 41.
Most home runs.
And fun fact, he hit 41 and to break Vlad's record of 40, I think. And Vlad hit 40 in extra swings when he and Jock had a swing off. It was the bet, like they had 3 and they went back and forth. And he did that, and Julio did it on a regular round. That's so.
And then Jock still won that round too.
Yeah.
So I think Julio was really impressive, but for me, the most impressive was Adley Rutschman.
Yeah, I agree. Like switch hitting
the
in the home run
hitting,
He
derby.
still lost.
and he still lost.
Yeah, but it's still
I think
cool.
I think Robert was impressive too. Because that was his first go.
Luis Roberto.
Wasn't it
Luis?
Rutschman's first go too?
Yeah, but I'm saying that it was like I was really impressed with Luis because even when he went out, I still think he had like 28. I think he lost
Randy
like 28 to
Arozarena,
31.
though. Randy Arozarena was a surprise.
I think it was a really good home run derby, except for we got to talk about one person.
Bro, Mookie
Betts,
bro.
Oh, we better hear about this on your podcast. What did he just say?
Just call him Mookie Betts.
You have to delete that. You have to take that out of the episode.
I'll
That
just
was
bleep
not
it.
okay.
I'll just play it.
Bro, how do you hit 11 homers? 11 in rounds that you're losing by like 25 to 11. That's embarrassing, bro. Zach's also embarrassing. Go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, that is embarrassing for Mookie.
I hope he talks about it on his
I'll
podcast.
say it again.
Hope he talks about it on his podcast.
I do too. That was embarrassing.
It's Lindor that's on the newest one, so I need to listen to that.
But
That's
yeah,
embarrassing, bro. 11.
the second half of the season kicked off on Friday. So and the
Guardians are back to
Astros are booty cheeks and they lost to whoever twice.
The Angels are booty cheeks, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the
Guardians are
freaking
booty
2022 cover curse for Shohei Ohtani, but it's the whole goddamn team.
Yeah, it's
Guardians
not
are
the.
trading for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, sure.
We're giving
Yeah.
them Miles Straw. and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, keep that pipe dream coming. Both of our teams have a better chance than your team, just so you know, to get him. Yep.
Unless you trade Shane Bieber, that's a whole different story.
I still think that Shohei is going to go to. I actually, okay.
They're
I
saying they're
actually
they're
think-
saying they're going to
okay,
trade
so
him
let's-
to the Yankees. Which
let's
is kinda
say that he doesn't-
stupid.
Okay, if he doesn't go to the Dodgers or the Yankees, I think our two teams are the most likely.
Dodgers are already out of the picture. So
Okay.
Oh,
if he
even
doesn't
better.
go-
Even fucking better. I don't have to deal with him in my freaking league in my division.
So I think that realistically, I do think that the Mariners, the Giants,
so
and-
here's the thing though. What would you guys trade? What
Bryce
do the
Miller.
Mariners have?
Bryce Miller, Eugenio Suarez,
Or we just wait until free agency.
and some draft picks.
Do you have prospects? Because that's what they're gonna want.
They do. We have some prospects. I would give up Harry Ford for Shohei Ohtani.
I'd give up our entire prospect pool for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
So
So
fucking ridiculous.
yeah, but you say who do the Mariners have? Who do the Guardians have?
Well, let's just say
If you
that
say
the
if you say both
Bro.
Nailers and J-Ram, you're fucking
The
disgusting.
Guardians have the second best prospect pool in the MLB.
Great, then you're fine. You don't need
Yep.
Shohei.
Yep.
We'll take Shohei. You
Yep.
can have your farm prospects. We'll take Shohei. Thanks. You know what? I'll even for fun. We can send you some of our prospects, and we'll keep Shohei.
Give us
You can
Harry
see how
Ford.
it goes.
Give us Harry
Sounds
Ford.
good.
You
Sounds
have
good.
Naylor.
You can have 3 catchers, and we'll take Shohei. Sounds good to me.
We'll give you Josh Bell back in return.
I really wish that Harry Ford would not be a catcher because we have 2 pretty good catchers. So
Put
Like,
Harry
can you
Ford
just-
at second base, please.
yeah, well, that's second base. I
That's
think
what I'm
maybe
saying.
first.
That's what I'm saying. You put him at second base because Cold Wong's shit.
Yeah, He is really bad. I have a TikTok that's saved where it's like, it's like losing a friend, losing a girlfriend, losing a whatever, and it's all the same. And then it's like the last one's like someone's crying, and the last one was like, and up the bat in the order, Colton Wong. It's like, nah, I do think that Mariners have a pretty good chance of Shohei, but
I think everybody should just wait for free agency to hit.
Yeah, I
So
will
look
say
at his
though,
bag.
so apparently you guys think you have a shot. Would you rather trade away your entire franchise for Shohei now, or just try and get him?
of course, just try to get him in free agency. I think there's only one team that will trade for him.
It's the fucking Yankees.
I think the Yankees are the only team that will trade for him. Everybody else is going to wait.
Because otherwise, he's not gonna stay with the team.
And this summer, he's going to go shopping. I'm telling you, like he's going to go to so many teams,
He's
and
visiting
everybody's
every
going to
team in
think,
the MLB.
yeah. And what's going to happen is the Giants are going to be like, we finally have Shohei Ohtani. Because you remember the Aaron Judge thing where they fucking people were reporting about Aaron Judge going to San Fran, and it was like Aaron Aaron. It was like something weird with Aaron Judge. I got to look it up. It was so funny.
I honestly kind of hope he fleeces the Giants just so they can go back to back, like with having like terrible free agency sagas.
I'm gonna freaking
What?
kill you.
You guys are gonna think you get Shohei and you just give Mitch Haniger an extension.
He's on a 4-year or something. He's on something deal. He's definitely not a 1-year deal.
Don't mean you can't extend it.
Doesn't mean you can lick my nuts.
Here you go. Okay, MLB reporter apologizes after mistakenly saying Judge chose the Giants.
I was so hyped when I heard that, and it was just
but I'm pretty sure he mistyped Aaron Judge. I swear I swear I saw it somewhere, but it was so funny.
Oh man.
Well, while you're looking that up, Messi and Declan Rice officially are now a part of their teams. Yeah.
I never thought that Messi and Declan Rice would be mentioned in the same sentence.
Come on, Declan.
And it's been rumored that Neymar might go back to Barcelona.
But there's not a whole lot behind that. I think
there's not, but
I think you got clickbaited, bro.
It's been more.
I think I did too, but who knows?
But on Messi to Miami, we talked about it already, but it's massive. Like I really think that it's just like
they just got
so much
Argentinian too.
Yeah, Sergio
Aguero.
Oh, as Busquets.
Busquets is not hard.
And Christian Pulisic is now officially on Milan.
Yeah, that's a dub for him.
Yeah. Also, Tim Weah is on
Juventus, yep.
And I think,
and then Balogun's rumored to be wanted by Inter. So then you could have all three top American player, or like some of the top Americans in Italy.
Yeah, Yunus Musa is going to Milan probably.
I hope so. And then I heard McKennie. I heard Jose Mourinho wants Weston McKennie, so that'd be fire.
Yeah,
because he's not staying at Juventus. I guess they've already told him he's not part of the plans.
Yep.
Which is, dude, I literally, I'm so annoyed because I got my Juventus jersey when I went to tour the stadium. I got McKennie on the back. Okay. Not only did I get McKennie on the back, I got McKennie number 14 on the back. Okay. Before he went on loan to Leeds for the season, for half a season, right? Because it was in January. He only played half a season. He changed his number to 8. He didn't even wear that. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. I find that my luck with Arsenal jerseys is fine, but every other soccer jersey that I have, when I put a player on the back, I'm cursed. It's cursed.
Your pack looks pretty shit too.
Fact, but I'm the only one who packed Mickey Mantle, so get fucked.
Oh, fuck.
Dang.
Did I sell him? Yes. But still.
I don't blame you.
But I feel like if I were to pack Ellie, I would probably sell him too.
It's like a 50-50, honestly.
Yeah, but if he was still, is he still worth like 500, 550? I would sell him easy.
So, I'm going to, tomorrow we're going to Naples. So I was thinking about getting a Napoli jersey, but
Dubs. Their new ones are sick.
I'm a Lazio fan. So
You what?
I'm a Lazio.
I have no idea what you just said. Oh, you're a Lazio fan.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't
You're not doing it because you support them. You're doing it because it's more of like a what's it called? A souvenir of like your trip.
yeah, but I don't know.
You should do it. Have you seen their new one too? The blue one that came out? It's really nice.
What do you mean they're new one? It's the same kit for like the last 50 years.
Yeah, but it looks really clean.
Updated. It just looks updated.
Yeah.
They
I
still
think you
have-
should get it.
They still have Benzema jerseys.
You should
from-
even get the fake one. Like, because there'll be a bunch of people just selling fake ones on the street. You should just do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say
Or just why don't you just get like a scarf, like a Napoli scarf then?
I don't know where to put it.
That's what so I got a Juventus jersey because I've always liked Juve. And because McKinney was there at the time. And then I got the Inter jersey because I've wanted that snake kit so bad. That white one is just so sick.
Please don't get a Pulisic jersey.
He's gonna get one.
No, I'm not planning on it. I was thinking about getting a Weah jersey because I really like the new Juventus white one. The like
zebra, whatever.
no, the pink and blue one that they came out
Oh,
with the
okay.
white. That one looks really cool. But and then when I wanted to get a Roma jersey, but they were still only selling the last season's ones, and they were all still full price. So I said no thanks. But I got a scarf, and then I got a Fiorentina scarf too, because I was gonna go get one of their jerseys, and Kappa, bro, their jerseys fit ridiculously tight.
Yeah.
Like I generally can fit an XL or even a 2X, but then I tried a 2X and that shit fit like a large, bro. It looked like a skin tight, like wetsuit.
Is it bad that I didn't know that the Gold Cup final was played yesterday?
No, because is it bad that our fucking B team couldn't beat Panama? Disgrace.
Yeah.
I saw what's his name, Tolkien, who played for the US in the Gold Cup, because he plays for the Red Bulls, and we just played him. The RSL just played them on Saturday, and I booed him and I told him that he let his country down. And he 100% heard me. So, because he was he was taking the corner kick, and I'm like 2 rows from the corner. So I just yelled at him and I said that he let his country down and get fucked,
Here's the
bro.
thing. I had high hopes on BJ Callahan, even though because
I don't know if I blame it on BJ though.
I don't.
Who won the Gold Cup?
Fucking Mexico.
They had to
I'm not
beat
complaining.
Panama to win it though.
That's fine.
We had to beat Panama to get there and we couldn't do it.
Plus, but here's the thing: if we were in the final against Mexico, we would have won.
Okay, we didn't make it to the final, so
But I'm just saying.
it's disgraceful. I'm sorry.
Also, Mexico had their 18.
I also think it's super cocky that we don't take our A team. We take like our B- team.
I don't think the Gold Cup matters to us with Copa America though.
But so what? It's a trophy. Win a trophy. It builds confidence.
They won it last year.
Yeah.
I was actually there.
It builds confidence. Just send your A team, or not even your A team. Just send like your A- B+ team. Like,
Here's the thing: I don't think they would have done that because BJ Callahan. If Berhalter was coaching, I feel like they would have. But
Berhalter needs to fuck right off. Can't stand him.
Okay. Last thing before we wrap up. One of the former Commanders' vice presidents is suing the team for defamation, and one of its attorneys.
The Commanders are a mess.
yeah,
Yeah, they're really a mess.
Oh,
They're-
real quick. Wait, back to
Came out
soccer.
today.
Did you know that Harry Maguire might go to West Ham? Did you see that?
I saw it didn't. I
Harry
saw he's not the
Maguire!
captain anymore.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire.
Come on, West Ham.
Oh, guys, the FIFA EAFC 24 gameplay reveals tomorrow.
Yeah, and they already did another trailer, like like a play trailer on the 13th, I think it was, like just a quick
Yeah.
one, and it looks really
It looks
good.
really good.
It
And
looks so clean.
Have you heard some of the features?
The way you said that was really funny. Have you heard some of the features?
Have you heard them?
Well, tell me, and then I'll tell you if I've heard of it or not.
Okay, so
He
in
definitely
Ultimate
hasn't.
Team, there's card evolution now. So,
Yeah,
like,
that one's cool.
that
That's
one's
like
fire.
2K basically.
I still probably won't play Ultimate Team though.
That's like in Madden when they had the training cards.
Yeah.
Training was terrible. I hate the training stuff. That was trash.
Bro, the fact that this year they fucking like training variety packs are all fucking year and they just increased the training price every fucking 2 weeks.
I don't play MUT and I don't play FUT, so
I
only
play
I don't
DD.
understand how you don't play foot, bro. Foot is fire.
I think it's because I just haven't been able to get into it ever. And I also think that FUT is so much more paywall than Diamond Dynasty.
Foot is actually the past.
You
this
definitely need
year-
to start. You definitely need to start playing FUT like when the
Here's
first
the
game
thing.
first comes out too.
And foot this past year and the year before and this year has probably been the least paywall it's ever been. You can get just as good of a team just by grinding.
But you also got so tired of it so quickly. So what does that say?
I got tired of it because they weren't releasing enough USA cards. Because I was trying to build a USA theme team.
Oh.
So
Well, I'll probably try to. I'm gonna try to get into it, but we'll see.
if you can get into Diamond
my
Dynasty, you can
thing.
do
I
it.
fucking love career mode though. I'm gonna say like
Career mode's going to be fire this year.
I will always play career modes. Okay,
And
what are the
also-
other features? I know about the training one where you can like upgrade them and stuff.
Cross-platform pro clubs.
Cross platform, yep.
That's all
Fire.
Pro clubs though.
Yeah, we gotta
okay,
play
okay,
pro
okay.
clubs when that happens.
Yeah. And then there's like a lot of other stuff, but
I'm excited. It's gonna be a good game.
yeah. And if it's not good, then no one's ever going to buy FIFA again. I'd say this is like the one
Football
chance.
club.
Not factual. I will probably buy it. I'm one of those bozos that buys it every year.
One of those versus the flip. Buys Madden every year.
Huh?
Bro, I'm not even gonna buy Madden because that new maximum football game that's coming out that's gonna be free to play looks fire.
Yeah, those actually.
And it's cross-platform too.
They're making Madden 24 cross-platform this year.
Yeah.
Everything should be cross platform, to be
The
honest.
fact that 2K is not cross-platform and
They're
there's
making
It will
on
be,
PC.
though.
It will be.
it's not
this
with
year.
PC. It's
Well,
not with
that's,
PC.
That's an
so-
L for you because you got rid of your PlayStation.
But guess what? Madden and FIFA are cross-player PC.
But guess what? 2K the past like 5 years has been a walking L. So
It's not been that
maybe not
bad.
the past 5 years. 2K20 was good.
I thought 19 and 20 were good.
19 and yeah, I didn't play 19.
for me, I feel like the last 2K I really had fun with was 17. So
Well, 17 and 16 are the goats. So.
Yeah.
And
I didn't-
14.
I didn't like 21.
21 was bad. 22 was
22
bad.
was alright.
23 was bad. 24 is probably
which year was
bad.
20? Will you remind me? What?
COVID.
Anthony
my-
Davis.
Started COVID year.
No, I know, but career mode. What was the? Who was the? Like,
You started in China.
that one was all right.
Well, you started out on the Dylan Brooks career path.
And then didn't you get traded for like a bag of chips?
I don't even remember.
Like you went to the G League,
Yep.
and then didn't you get traded for like a bag of chips to another team?
The only career mode story I remember is the one in 2K16 with when Vic got killed.
Yeah.
That
And I
was, like,
remember, but I
fire.
remember Prez the next year was 2K17, and that was a dub
Oh
too.
yeah, Prez was a dub.
Orange juice.
Yeah, that was fire with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. What, bro? What happened to 2K? Now they're getting like, oh,
You know what they need to do though is they need to bring back like a version of Alex Hunter on FIFA, but I also don't want it to be Alex Hunter. Like I want it to be customizable.
Yeah.
they want
Like you just make your own guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like face of the franchise.
Make it more like face of the franchise though, because I feel like even face of the franchise does better than a player in my career in FIFA currently.
I'm not gonna lie, face of the franchise sucks.
Oh, it does sucks.
It's
The
terrible.
only-
I'd rather
The
have-
only time I like
you
playing
only
it,
play
I-
2 college games and then you're on the NFL.
I play college. I'll play it up until like I do college and get drafted, and then I literally don't ever play it again. I just like playing with LSU, so I'm like, all right, let's go.
But that goes.
Well, and the worst part is when it's like you're automatically set on rookie mode and you have to play the whole game and you can't sim, and so you're winning like
Oh.
78-0.
those quarters take so long.
Yeah.
And you're
Fucked.
always on rookie mode, no matter what. And so
Mhm.
I'm throwing like dot after dot after dot, and then at
Hey, man.
halftime it's like, and they're up 68-0, and you're
Hey
like,
man, if it's against the Chiefs, I'm fine with it.
No, it's
no, in college.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't
That's a-
actually. I
That's a
think I
normal
quit.
college game, though, if you really think about it. In some cases,
Not when you're playing against top teams, though.
Yeah.
Like
It's
if
like
LSU,
all the SEC teams
but if
or the
LSU is playing
ACC.
Florida or whatever, it's not going to be 48-0 at halftime.
no, that's a whole different story. But like, it's like Georgia playing fucking the shit schools.
Oh wait, what do you guys think about the stuff with Tennessee?
I haven't read too much into it, but it sounds kind of stupid to me.
Like, what do you mean?
Like
In what way?
they're rescinding wins, they're taking back wins.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And
What
like,
does that
okay,
even-
what does that do? It does nothing.
The one thing they do have is like a ban. Is like a they have a ban for like 3
Like a
years or
transfer
something.
ban, like a transfer portal
Yeah.
ban or something.
That's one
Yeah,
thing.
but I think the rescinding wins, like, what does that do? Unless
didn't
you're
win
physically
anything that year.
taking a trophy away from my team, it doesn't do anything.
Mhm.
Like, what if it happened to Utah and it's like, we rescind your three of your regular season wins last year, but you get to keep your Pac-12 championship title. What
Like,
does it do
okay.
for me? Doesn't do anything.
Thank
And
you.
as a fan, I'm still gonna think of the wins that we had that season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, actually, they were losses. They were taken back.
Like, no, I was at the game. We won.
Yeah. It's like I was there. I was
Yeah.
screaming my lungs out when Cam Rising scored the 2-point conversion. I was there, bro.
Yeah.
So there are 2 games that I've been to so far in my first 2 years of being a college student at the U that are like I will always remember. So freshman year against Oregon in the USS
year,
Salt Lake
USC.
jersey when Britton Covey took it.
Oh.
I had so my friend, shout out to Jacob, he won front row seats or whatever at the Must tailgate, and he texted me and was like, "Hey, do you want to come to front row?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And Covey ran right past us, and it was just like so sick. How sick is it of me though that at halftime I was still worried that Oregon would come back?
I
It was like, no, we need one more. And then the USC Utah game in Utah, that will just never be beat for me. I don't think I've been in a louder atmosphere at that moment.
That stadium was rocking.
Well,
And
and
then
I was at the
especially on the
very
field.
top, so it was so loud.
Because I was on the field towards the end of halftime, bro. Oh my god.
That game even is better for you because you won money at it.
Yeah, I won $1,000. Just
Yeah,
thank you.
kicking a field.
The one game that I mean, besides those 2, the one game that I'll remember is the very first game of freshman year against Weber State.
And it was
And
a
it was
lightning delay
hailing, bro.
right after COVID, and we were
Bro.
all like bunched in the. Oh, that was awful.
But
And I was like,
that's like
no.
a memory, you know?
Yeah, well, I was like,
Charlie Brewer.
I was like,
Oh.
am I? Yeah, F Charlie
bro.
Brewer. But I'm like, are we really? Am I really sitting here to go watch us play Weber State?
Yeah. And we did. I mean, we did. I was.
And then and then immediately we lost to BYU.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to any Holy War games.
I still haven't been to a Holy War game.
Well,
You get one. You get one your senior year.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
my senior year.
Well, probably graduated.
We play
Wait.
BYU next year.
Really?
Yeah.
You wanna?
I kind of want to go. I
I'm
kind of
gonna
want to
go
go to
check it.
Baylor this year. That'd be really fun. But
I'm
it's an
going-
early. It's an early
It's-
game.
It's at Baylor though.
I know. That's what I'm saying though. I think it'd be a fun trip.
I'm going to UCLA this year.
Nice.
So and then
Are you coming for Florida too?
no, I'm not going to Florida.
You said you were gonna go to Florida.
We were thinking of coming to Florida, but the
Zach, did you get
tickets-
Must tickets?
Bro, the tickets are wild.
I never get Must tickets.
Not if you just buy one.
I wouldn't be going with just one. I'd be going.
I would
with
just,
like
I
3
just,
or 4
there's no
people.
point. I get free tickets either way.
How?
How?
Student tickets are free.
No,
What? No,
they're not.
No.
Not
for
every game. They're
football.
not.
Not
No,
every
they're
game.
not. Like you'll get like one game that's free.
That,
I
think
got-
you should give me
well,
a must guest ticket next year.
I
can come to
think
BYU.
they're fucking expensive, bro. I was gonna get one this season for a girlfriend that I don't have anymore, and it was $150. And I'm like, fuck
Wait,
that.
whoa. Wait, the guest ticket? Did they up the prices
Yeah.
again? Bro.
Bro, but only for guest tickets. I think mine's still like 50 or whatever,
No,
which
they
is so cheap. Oh,
upped the main tickets too, like 60.
oh, Still 60 and you get every game. Such a dub for me. But that's a dub.
I don't think Utah is going to be good this year.
I think
Shut up.
that I disagree with that.
I don't think.
But I also see so many Ute players like week in, week out at Park Cafe that I can't say that we're gonna be bad because I
think
like them too much.
I think Oregon State are going to win the Pac-12.
I think it's Oregon State and USC in the championship.
Yeah.
Because the problem is Cam's not even gonna be healthy till like probably week 3 or 4.
Yep. I mean, who's
when I was
going to play quarterback?
It should be Nate Johnson.
It should be Nate Johnson, right?
It's gonna be.
Bro, I've been seeing Nate too, and like I just get excited every time I talk to him. And he's always, dude, every time I see Nate Johnson, he's always wearing his Pac-12 championship hat. That's a dub right there.
Yeah.
It will probably be Bryson Barnes, but I think it should be Nate Johnson.
I
agree.
don't know. I think
we will be really good in like 2 years.
our freshman year team was probably the best team Utah that we had.
Oh yeah, ever, all time.
So 2 years removed from that team, I don't think.
Well, and even last year, like we defied expectations last year too.
Yeah.
So what makes me nervous is that I feel, but I do think that there aren't a lot of expectations going into the season. It's not like last year. Last year, people were talking about playoff contenders. This year, I don't think anybody's saying that.
They're still saying that there's a chance they could probably.
Of course, there is.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I mean, you beat Florida, beat Baylor, beat Oregon, beat you. If you beat the teams that you the big games. If you win the big games, then that's when you get confidence too.
Here's the thing.
Have to win week 1. Have to win week 1.
Well, so like we're all Utah fans, right? I think after winning back-to-back Pac-12 championships and going to the Rose Bowl
twice,
I think
Still
anything, which is crazy to think, right? I mean, I'm been an Ohio State fan, so for me, I'm used to that stuff. But
yeah, but if you would have told little me who used to like not even be able to touch BYU gear and like just cheered for Utah because I liked them, that in like 5 years' time they'd be back-to-back defending champions and back-to-back Rose Bowl appearances, I wouldn't believe you.
But like, what don't you think with that precedent of our previous, seasons, if we don't make the championship, it's a failed season?
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying I don't think that the fan base has the expectations that they did last year.
Yeah.
Maybe the team should always have those.
The team should always have the expectations.
But for us, I wouldn't like. Okay, you tell me that we don't make it to the Pac-12 championship. Am I disappointed? Yes. Am I surprised? No.
Yeah.
Because I think what's his name? Ugalele? Is that how you say it?
Who?
The
Oregon State
quarterback.
Yeah. Who got drafted in the MLB draft?
Underrated. Yeah, he got drafted by the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Whack.
Wild stuff.
So, all right. Well, we should probably wrap it up. We've been going on a while.
Yes, we have.
I have a bold take. I don't think Utah's going to be good again until Zach Wilson's brother.
I disagree. I think that when Nate Johnson is the starting quarterback, so next year.
How many years does he have?
Well, he was a redshirt freshman last year, so
yeah.
He'll be a soft.
So he'll have 4 years more.
Well, he won't.
I think there's a chance he redshirts again this year.
I don't think so. I think he's the backup this year.
He should be the backup this year.
But I think also Mikey Matthews is a really good wide receiver, and he's gonna be really good. And I don't know. And we always have been able to recruit good defense, so I'm not worried about that either. Yeah. Utah has a really good pipeline, of players, so I'm not concerned about. The thing is also this is the last year with USC, so
it might
and
be
UCLA.
It could possibly be one of our last seasons in the Pac-12 as well.
It could be one of the last seasons of the
Pac-12. Yeah, I think Utah are going to go to the Big Ten.
That makes you kind of fire.
Yeah.
My dad would love that, dude.
That'd be better than Big 12, though.
He hates the guts of Michigan.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
I think Big 12 would be a step
I hate
down.
Michigan too, so it's okay.
Big 12 would be a step down. Big 10 is like perfect for Utah, I think. And also
But I
because
love how
I'd
we
love
keep
to
calling
see-
it Big 10, but now it's going to be like Big 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teams
Or
keep-
here, or they go Mountain West.
That's even more of an L.
That's
Big
like
12.
that's,
We'll
That's
just
the
win.
worst thing you could possibly do.
We'll just win all of them.
or we go independent.
Yeah, that's worst case.
I would rather go independent than Mountain West.
I would too. Honestly.
Congrats on beating Boise State and Wyoming all year.
And Utah State and San Diego
Utah
State.
Watch, we'd probably still
No,
blow
San
it to
Diego State's
Wyoming.
going to be Pac-12 in 2 years.
Are
That
they?
was next year.
Well, I meant not this season, but next season.
There you go.
So
Crazy.
All right. Training camps are going to be starting up this week, I believe. Messi's going to make his debut on Friday, so that's going to be exciting to watch. More baseball will be coming. The trade deadline is coming up in a couple weeks. I think it's August 1st, first week of August. So we'll be definitely looking out for trades in the next few weeks, as that will be kicking off more because the trade deadline's a big thing for the MLB at this point. Well, a lot of players will be traded to contenders. So, but we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe. Please follow all of our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
hey, whoever's watching those TikToks, come follow us on other platforms because I see the 112 views. Carry it over.
Please. But I think that's it. And we will catch you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of your week. We'll catch you guys later. See ya.
Yeah.